Yeah, well, hi, friends. Doc South here. Whew, just got, well, actually, I got back from work about an hour ago. uh, Crawled into the house. No, literally crawled into the house. Um, I had to get up. Well, I crawled into the house, crawled past the wife. Sandy was already well, she was pretty much asleep in in the easy chair. And and I just crawled past her and up into bed, and uh, well, next I know it was an hour later. It's yeah, I'm tell you the truth. I think I'm getting too old for this work stuff. Had to get up at about, I think it was about 4:30. Gee, I wish I had sound effects of babies crying, because really I should just shut up. I stumbled around the house. Sandy was already up. In fact, it was her who turned the light on at 4:30 for me, which I asked her to do, but doggone, she never does what I say. Why? No, she's a great, great person, a wonderful wife, of course. But oh my heavens, this morning it was insane. The but and then you got to get to work, and I suppose in rush hour I shouldn't be driving down the road 35 miles an hour. Uh, I finally get there. I got there early, believe it or not. Yeah, I got there early, and I'm just sitting in the car like, oh. I had the radio on. I'm listening to the radio. Everyone on the darn air sounds so light and chipper, happy. Yeah, hey, it's you know Charlie Jellybean up for you here on W Radio. Yay, let's hear another great moldy oldie. And oh, please, they had to record that the day before, right? Yeah. Oh, but anyway, I went in, worked. Once I get to work and I'm fine. Yeah. I get in there, punch the clock. Okay, what do you need me to do? Okay, good. Let me at it. And I start working. But I got to say, it says getting old. That's all I can say. Doggone her. Oh, it reminds me. I remember, and again, hopefully I haven't told this story before. It's a great one. We had what, daylight savings time? What, it ended? I think just the other day. It's where the clocks go. Which way do the darn clocks go in the fall? Spring forward, fall back. Okay, they go back. Right. Of course, you could just as well fall forward and spring back. No, it's fall forward, spring back. No, spring back, fall forward. No, no, spring forward. Oh my gosh. What is it? Spring forward, fall back. Yeah, I think that's it. And then fall forward, though, sounds good. No, no, it's spring forward, fall back. I remember, yeah, when I was in the when I was in Navy boot camp, um, I was one of the recruits. For some reason, I tested high on my aptitude test. Don't ask me how that happened, but I did. And so I was in charge of teaching the guys all their lessons. It, it was my thing that if a guy was having, one of the recruits was having trouble with, I don't know, knot tying, well, I was supposed to tutor him. Right. And actually, I didn't do too bad a job of it. And so everyone came, a lot of times they came to me with, you know, uh, questions and such. And I remember they came, a few of them came over one day and they said, boy, Doc, this is going to be great. It's daylight savings time coming up. You know how they make us, we got to go to bed at like 10 and they wake us up at like 4 in the morning and we're getting like 6 hours sleep and all this work and the lessons. And gosh, some guys are, you can see them, with the sheet over their head and the flashlight. They're doing their studying and such and into the night. And then it's all they can do to wake up. And, oh, God, next thing you know, you're running here and there. They said, we're going to get a whole hour. Oh, it's going to feel so good. Oh, God. It's going to be great. And I said, well, yeah, it's a well-known fact. You get enough sleep, you know, your lessons, your studying goes better, everything. Yeah. Oh man. Well, the big night comes. Yep. I did a few lessons for the guys, and then it was bedtime, and everybody's, oh yeah. People are snoring. There's snoring resounding through the place. 5 minutes after lights out, and it was just fantastic. And but around, I'd say it must have been. Oh, I know we're in the dark, you know, and again, nothing but snoring and muttering and stuff. One guy talking, yeah, no, you know that, you know, talking in his sleep, and you know, minor things like that. Someone went and put a pillow over his head, you know, not suffocate him, just keep him quiet. Well, then all of a sudden, kabang! At 2 a.m, the lights come on, and here come all the darn chiefs. Yep, they come marching through with big like pans, those big pans they make the soup in, banging on them. Oh, you idiots! Well, they idiots would have been a kinder word to use. You can imagine. Just picture for yourself some of the choice words Navy chiefs could use. Okay, well they're, oh my God, they're shaking the beds. A few beds got knocked over. Guys are not the beds with someone on the top. Okay, on the top, but the lower beds. There was a few. They got knocked over. The guy, oh my God, they're, all right, you guys, it's calisthenic time. Everybody up. And we're all there in our underwear, doing jumping jacks and stuff and push-ups. And we did that for like half hour. A half hour. With all the lights on, and then they leave. And we're all, what was it? And the pleasant dreams, and again, you can imagine some of the words. Lights go out, the guys are gone, the next barracks gets hit. Those chiefs are just waiting for this. Oh my, it was the highlight of their whole autumn, to wake everybody up. And oh my God, after that, oh my heavens, you just never knew. There were guys actually, I think, had shell shock from it. Yeah. I mean, I know it's greasy kid stuff compared to what you might actually see in the Navy, being a corpsman or operating a 16-inch gun turret or whatever. It's nothing compared to that. But we so wanted that extra hour of sleep, and it was just, they took it. By the way, the chiefs were about an hour and a half late the next morning getting to us. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Buggers. I swear, there's days I'll just I'll just wake up screaming in bed. It's about I got to say, it's about the worst thing happened to me in the Navy. It was, other than that, it wasn't too bad, the little I saw of it. And actually, it served me well when I became a rescue person, because how many times you never got to bed at all, and how many times you're just about out, and someone's calling up, you know, with they just fractured all 5 of their fingers or something, and out you go. Yeah, then you got to be awake by the time you hit the driver's seat of the ambulance. That's for sure. And oddly enough, always was. Yeah, they never caught me drowsing, going lights and siren. Nope. Anyway, I'll see you later, friends. Stay awake now. Okay. God bless.